When dealing with application problems involving subtraction, it's helpful to be aware of some key words and phrases, like the word subtract. Subtract 5 from 8. Notice we have 8 minus 5. Pay attention to the order there. Difference. Remember, difference is the answer to a subtraction problem. The difference of 10 and 2. That is 10 minus 2. Less. 17 less 3. 17 minus 3. Less than. 2 less than 20. That's 20 minus 2. Again, pay attention to the order there. Take away. 14 take away 9. That is 14 minus 9. Decreased by. 7 decreased by 5. 7 minus 5. And subtracted from. 9 subtracted from 12. That is 12 minus 9. Pay attention to the order there. We want to use caution when dealing with subtraction problems. Notice that order does not matter with addition. Recall the commutative property. Order does matter with subtraction. Let's look at some examples. 12 less than 20. That is 20 minus 12. Notice here we need to borrow from the 2. So that 2 will become a 1. We'll put that 1 beside the 0. We now have 10 minus 2, which is 8. And 1 minus 1 is 0. That leaves us with just 8. Next we have 450 less 275. So that's 450 minus 275. Here we need to borrow from the 5. Making that 5 become a 4, and we'll put the 1 beside the 0. We now have 10 minus 5, which is 5. 4 minus 7, we can't do that, so we need to borrow from the next column. 4 becomes a 3, and we'll put that 1 beside the 4. We now have 14 minus 7, which is 7. And 3 minus 2, we get a 1. 175. Part C. A street vendor sells soft pretzels and hot dogs. On Friday, the vendor sold 172 hot dogs and 201 pretzels. How many more pretzels than hot dogs did this vendor sell? Here we want to start with 201 pretzels, and we're subtracting the 172 hot dogs. Here we need to borrow. We can't do 1 minus 2, so we borrow from the 0, but we can't borrow from 0, so we jump over to the 2. 2 becomes a 1. We'll put that 1 beside the 0, making it 10, which we again need to borrow. So the 10 becomes a 9, and we put the 1 beside the 1 on the far right, leaving us with 11 minus 2. 11 minus 2 is 9. 9 minus 7 is 2. 1 minus 1 is 0, so we have 29. Angel has $981 in his checking account. His monthly bills total $786. How much will be in Angel's account after the monthly bills are paid? We start with the $981 and we subtract $786. Notice 1 minus 6 we can't do, so we need to borrow. We'll borrow from the 8, making it a 7. We'll put a 1 beside the 1, making that 11. 11 minus 6 is 5. Now 7 minus 8 we again cannot do, so we'll borrow from the 9, making the 9 8, and we'll put that 1 beside the 7. 17 minus 8 is 9. And then 8 minus 7 is 1. So the money left in his account, $195. Next, we'll use the table of countries to answer these 4 questions. Part A, how many more medals did the US win than China? So we're looking for the totals here. US won 113 medals. and China 189 medals. Notice we are subtracting. We can't do 3 minus 9, so we need to borrow from the 1. That 1 will become a 0, and we'll put the 1 beside the 3. 13 minus 9 is 4. Now we have 0 minus 8. We can't do that, so we need to borrow from this 1. That 1 will become a 0, and we put that 1 beside the 0 in the second column. 10 minus 8 is 2. So it looks like we have 24. The US won 24 more medals than China. Part B, how many more gold medals did Japan win than Italy? So this time we're focusing on gold. Japan won 27 gold medals. And Italy won 10 gold medals. Subtracting these, 7 minus 0 is 7, 2 minus 1 is 1. So it looks like Japan won 17 more gold medals than Italy. Part C, how many more silver medals did Russia win than Great Britain? This time we're focusing on the silver column. Russia has 28 silver, and Great Britain has 20. So we will subtract. 8 minus 0 is 8. 2 minus 2 is 0. So it looks like 8 medals. Russia has 8 more silver medals than Great Britain had. And finally, how many more bronze medals than silver did Australia win? This time we're focusing on Australia, and we're comparing bronze and silver. So Australia had 22 bronze and 7 silver. Let's subtract those. 22 minus 7. Notice we need to borrow from the 2. That 2 becomes a 1. We'll put the 1 beside the 2 in the 1's column. 12 minus 7 is 5. And then we need to bring down the 1. 15. Australia had 15 more bronze medals than they had silver.